Hey guys, I am starting a new project today, and this is going to be for our entryway that we're doing in the corner of our living room. And today we are taking an old sign from, I got this at Goodwill, but you can just use any old sign. This was $2.99, so nice and cheap. And this was originally from Hobby Lobby. There was a sticker on the back if you're wondering. And then I got a bunch of paint sticks, and I'm going to be cutting these down to size so they fit into the back here. And we're going to fill up the whole back, and then we're going to paint them white so it looks like shiplap. And to attach them, we're going to be using DAP Rapid Fuse all-purpose adhesive. Alright, so I got all the wood pieces cut. I used the miter saw, and then for this top piece we had to cut it a little more narrow. And you used the table saw, right, Logan?
Oh, utility knife.
A utility knife to cut that. I didn't even see him do it. So what I've already done here, this is the back of the sign, remember? That's what the front looks like. I did one coat of white paint just on the background, just like when you're doing a shiplap wall, you want to paint the background whatever color you're painting your shiplap, so when it peeks through the little cracks, it's the same color. So I did one coat on that, and I'm going to do one coat on all these, maybe two coats. But I'm just using, I just have this sample. This is really old. I'm trying to get rid of some of these samples we have laying around. This is Bears. I don't even know what the color is. Oh, Palace. Is that how you say it? Palace white?
Palaise.
Palaise white. All done. It seriously probably took me like 10, maybe 15 minutes to glue all these pieces on. So I just put the glue on the back, pressed it on. This is what I used as my spacer, just like some nails, some brad nails. It's thinner than a nickel, which I tried first, which is what I usually do for like shiplap inside. I wanted it a little thinner for this smaller shiplap, so that's what I used as a spacer, and then I just held each piece in for like 30 seconds in place before letting go. That's how fast the Rapid Fuse will set. So now it's all nice and in there. So I'm not gonna secure it or anything anymore. I did, as you saw in the time-lapse video, I decided to paint the inside of the frame white. So I did that. I'll probably do another coat because you can see through it. Guys, a little update on our key holder. This is one of those projects that I just like stayed up all night last night thinking about it. I'm way too excited about it. But I kept thinking about, do I do a design up here? Because the key rack is going to be down here with some hooks. So I was thinking about how to finish off the frame. Last night I took a couple more of my paint samples and just was looking at colors. I really liked this dark green one. But then today, somehow leather was on my mind, and I remembered that I have a bunch of leather, recycled leather that needs to be used up. I got a whole box of this. So if you've been around a while, you may know that Logan and I, about 2.5 years ago, got a free couch on Craigslist. You can see all the leather here, and we skinned it. So as I was saying, we skinned the couch. So we have tons of leather for crafts. And then we also did the same thing with the recliner that was breaking. So I have two different colors. This was the couch. It's kind of like a camel color. So I was testing it out, and I think it's going to work. I think I'm going to wrap the frame with leather, which I'm really liking. I just tested one out. And again, I'm just using more of DAP's Rapid Fuse. No nails, no nothing. It works great on leather. So I think, all right, I'm excited to hop back in and start working on this key rack again. So I finally got our hook situation figured out. We are going to use these cup hooks for the keys. I got them in black. I got the 7/8 inch size. I think it's going to be perfect. It's not too big. Keys are definitely going to fit on there. And then I'm going to put my letters. I think I'm going to put them up here. I don't know. I haven't decided. Maybe I'll put them down here. But I'm going to lay everything out right now and get going on this. Alright, so I laid it out. I think I did decide to put the letters up here just because I figured if there was like keys hanging down here, I didn't want them to get covered up and cluttered. So up here, they're always going to be shown. So that's why I decided on that. And I just put 5 kind of laid out like that. I think I like that. I don't think we need more than 5. And I'm alternating them in case there's a long key here that it's not going to get in the way of this hook. So I think I'm just going to go for it instead of overthinking it. Here goes nothing. Alright, I got my first hook in. They're so easy. I don't need to pre-drill holes, which I was wondering about. They're easy to just kind of hand push it in. So I'm going to finish it up and then glue these letters on.